there just might be a light at the end of the tunnel. With the last several weeks showcasing lackluster film releases and the upcoming weeks still a bit bare but promising solid films to come, we turn to one of the more popular recent releases that had a short tenure in theaters before hitting on-demand services. This film is Nobody. Directed by Ilya Naishuller, whose only other directing credit has been Hardcore Henry, and written by John Wick creator and writer Derek Kolstad, Nobody stars Bob Odenkirk as Hutch, a typical family man complete with wife and kids. The usual nobody, until one night two petty thieves break into his home and end up in an altercation with Hutch's son, which Hutch ultimately allows the thieves to walk away from, with no parties seriously injured. Hutch is then hounded by several acquaintances for his lack of action, with something clearly eating at Hutch. Upon discovering that his daughter's bracelet may have been among the items stolen, Hutch hits a breaking point and sets out to find the thieves, though his actions will lead him down a path that not only puts his family in danger, but reveals the truth behind Hutch's past as a once CIA assassin. With the same studio and creative team as the John Wick series behind it, there are a lot of similarities and familiar cues in the film Nobody. There is also enough of a difference to make the film worthwhile. Hutch, while similarly stoic and good at heart as John Wick, just wants to live his life with those he loves, though Hutch is also a bit rougher around the edges, with a bit of an itch in need of scratching. While just as capable as Wick, Hutch also does not acquire the same skill set. The villains in both pieces are Russian, and both films have seemingly innocent but deeper events that set their lead characters off. Even still, Nobody is just as compelling a film and no less fun to watch. Both writer-producer Derek Kolstad and director Ilya Naishuller are well-versed in creating fun, quick-paced, action-filled films that keep the audience hooked. And this is prevalent throughout Nobody. With a 92 runtime, Nobody may be quickly paced, but it still offers enough story to keep you involved. The film perfectly sets up its characters and their motivations in the first 30 minutes, and allows the plot of who Hutch really is to unfold across the remaining hour, while packing in splendidly choreographed fights, lots of violence and action, and plenty of laughs. In fact, the humor of Nobody is one of its best aspects, perfecting what tongue-in-cheek humor exists in the John Wick franchise and extrapolating upon it. Both films may have a similar premise, and while some story beats are noticeably the same, both films still have tonal differences. Nobody succeeds most in delivering upon the expectations it sets for itself. The film never disappoints, and while some points in the plot feel like they were written specifically to move the plot along rather than feeling fully organic, the movie never forgets what it is. Likewise, while comparable to John Wick and from much of the same team, I never felt it was stuck under that franchise's shadow either. Yes, some of the creative ideas in Nobody aren't as fresh as when they were done in John Wick, but they are still done well, and the film knows its audience. It's the most fun I've had watching a movie this year so far. Hopefully, the rumored John Wick Nobody crossover won't be too far behind. I give Nobody 3 out of 4 stars.